Well, dadgummer, chat, it seems like social media's ending more marriages than cheating ever did. Boy, how do these women just do not know how to put them dadgum phones down, do they?
All the men who have encouraged my husband over the last 2 years to divorce me and sent him endless DMs of divorce lawyers and words of encouragement through these tough times for him. Today was the day he left.
It worked, fellas. It worked. I didn't send him a DM, but it seems like a lot of the other men did.
Unfortunately for you, it was not a permanent leaving. He will be back in the next few days, but fortunately for me, he left me with his Amex. So, I guess we're all
that's not gonna... I doubt that happens for very much longer, honey.
Getting what we wanted out of this.
I really don't understand.
I don't think that's gonna last much longer there, honey bear. I really don't. Any guy that's smart enough knows not to leave his ex his credit card. My husband is divorcing me over a video I made. Oh well, it was worth it.
Definitely worth it because I'd rather be with someone that truly loves me and accepts what I do for work. So I'm sure I'll find someone in the future. But anyways, here's a little painting I'm working on.
When modern...
I swear to God, these women just act like straight up children. But anyways, here's like a balloon animal I painted. Yeah, here's a little balloon animal. What are you 7 years old? What do you do? OF? Aw, shocker. You get your cheeks busted online. Who would have thought you're selling your body for $4.99 when there's nothing to say in a marriage, just silence?
Of that.
It's crazy how women will...
Daggum, you really got on TikTok and said, let me speed run my own divorce.
Gotcha, bitch.
Dumber than a bag of wet dildos.
Boyfriend number 2 really just broke up with me because he saw...
Yo.
She's the village bicycle. Everyone's had a ride.
It's a septum ring for me, brother. I love it when a woman tells her bop lore.
on my TikTok about boyfriend number 5, and he knew it wasn't about him because I was talking about how well number 5 made me arch my back. And number 2 was like, I know that's not about me. And I was like, yeah, you're right.
Just give it a couple.
Oh my God.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Bro, I was searching Twitter yesterday. I was just like, oh, let me look up Levi Nichs on Twitter. Bro, so many of you guys have like quoted me. It's hilarious. So I want to say shout out to you guys if you're on Twitter or X or whatever. Like some of them are like, if he makes you wait, another dude hit it on the first date. Shibba and I showed up on a Honda, put it on a t-shirt, just Levi Nichs quote. Here's a quote I haven't said in a while. Life is a mirror, not a window. I'll explain it later.
Babe, you're not exactly helping making TikTok videos, are you? Can you stop? Stop. Oh, for God's sake.
Her boyfriend broke up with her because of attention-seeking nonsense like this.
My husband are in a huge fight right now.
Oh, how original. Someone airing their dirty laundry on social media.
He actually left, and he said he's going to stay gone until I get my act together. So I'm going to tell you what happened, okay?
Okay.
He works like 70 hours a week, okay?
So he works a lot.
And I asked him if we can go out to eat. We went out to eat yesterday, and I asked him again if we can go out to eat again. He said that this can't be something we do on a routine basis. And I'm just like, why not?
It's expensive.
I can think of multiple very good reasons why a person shouldn't make going out to eat on a regular basis a thing. But let's hear what they have to say.
Why not? When you have the money to do it, and you make all that money, why can't we do it?
Why does it sound like she needs to boil her nose?
That he says, because we're supposed to be saving.
That's a reasonable response, and it sounds like they have their priorities where they should be.
We're supposed to save? What are we investing in? Why are we saving in the first place?
Well, there is this thing called the future.
Bruh, modern women in a nutshell. I think I've seen this clip before, but dude, I don't know about you guys, chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Going out to eat is way more expensive than it used to be, bro. It's so much more expensive now. It's like to the point where it's $100+ for 2 people and maybe a mimosa. It is real expensive. Man divorces wife after accidentally catching her cheating on Google Maps Street Review. Brother.
His wife after accidentally catching her cheating via Google Maps Street View. Do you know how bad the universe wants you to get caught if you got Google Maps snitching on you?
That's crazy.
Ooh, look at you. Got him. Got him. Got him. Caught red-handed. Ooh.
She got caught in 360p.
Bro, yeah, how you gonna get caught 4K like that?
For worse.
For richer.
For richer.
For poor.
For poorer.
Yeah.
What sucks is this is what a lot of American men have to put up with. You go to other countries, these women completely submit to their men, love their men. She's just pocket watching this man. Oh, he poor, he's sleeping on a cardboard box. I ain't with him.
We hit that snag about 20 times in counseling. Bria made it very clear to Jonathan, you cannot be broke. In sickness.
In sickness.
This is why I always say if you lead with money, she leaves with money. Shiba Anaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. Too many men think that if they lead with money, a woman will love them. You can't buy someone's loyalty. You can buy somebody's attention. You can buy somebody's time. But loyalty is something that's not purchased. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. You can't buy loyalty. Loyalty is something that's earned through somebody's heart, through someone's soul. Like Cass has earned my loyalty, and I've also earned her loyalty. We're loyal to each other because we've been through some things together, and we've been together for a very long time. But also Cass was with me when I had nothing. That's why I say if you lead with money, she leaves with money, brother.
And in health.
And in health.
To love.
To love.
Cherish.
Cherish.
And to obey.
Bruh, no. You better say that part.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right.
Bro, cut and run. If you're, this is a humiliation ritual right here. If your woman's not willing to say obey and things like that, like, bro, you're marrying a modern woman. You're working on your first divorce.
He's gonna look back at this clip.
This is so, it makes him look so bad. Like they're laughing off like, It's not funny, dude. It's sad. This pic led to a nasty divorce.
Then took an innocent picture of her, but what he saw in the picture caused him to file for divorce.
Wait, is that a wet condom in the back? Oh my God. Brother, is it used?
Divorce. This girl's husband has been gone for 20 days, so the day he came back, he took this picture of his wife, and it ended up changing his life. At first, he didn't notice what was in the picture, but after a few days, he looked at it again and couldn't believe what he
Glasses. I'm gonna keep it a thou out. I thought it was a little bit of a wet con.
saw. It looks completely normal. There is one tiny thing that you missed. If you look very close, there was actually a man hiding under the bed as it...
Boy, oh no. That's gotta be photo. There is no way. That is creepy, bro. There's no way.
Turns out his wife was cheating on him.
Unfortunately for her, more than
Bro, there's no way that's real, chat. That's some creepy pasta stuff right there. Ain't no way.
I was super busy today, so I didn't record. But I wanted to let you guys know that this is probably like the biggest tea of all.
What is it, your body?
Big bag.
Big glass of tea there.
Husband, he was still trying to work it out with me, and I was texting him kind of like nonchalant, like obviously like I was mad, like I would say stuff here and there, like dude, like you cheated, like what? And he was like trying to like work to gain my trust back and stuff like that, but like mentally, like I knew I wasn't gonna stay with him. And so when I started posting the TikToks, like he had no clue. He thought that we were still gonna work this out. He was asking me for like a list of things that we need to work on in our marriage, but like he needs to work on as a person as well. And I was just like, hey dude, like I'm busy. I'll text the list to you later. And then I'm pretty sure, since you know my videos went viral, pretty sure one of his friends, family members, whatever it is, saw and was like, dude, I think she's gonna divorce you. I think once he found out that I was posting all the tea on TikTok, he blocked me. And like at first, like it didn't say he stopped sharing his location with me, like on an iMessage. But if I went to like find my my little Sims app, his email came up, but it said no location found or something like that. And I was like, he found out. But I was like, how is any of this my fault?
Honestly, getting a woman...
Wow. I'm sorry, chat. You'll never get that time back, brother. I love it when a woman gets to the point of a story. This is why I always tell guys, begin with the end in mind. You're going to tell a story, begin with the end in mind, bro. So you know exactly where you're going. So many of these women start telling these stories, have no clue where they're going.
You repeat that the entire time, even while you were married to your
Yeah, I was always in love with him. But you can be in love with someone and not be healthy and not want to...
She's a runner, she's a track star.
You can be in love with somebody, not be with them. That's runner activity. This is why I say body count matters. These women, this woman right here, this one right here. She is a victim of the Frankenstein curse, of do better syndrome. The Frankenstein curse is basically when a woman bucks a guy takes the best attributes of him and takes it to the next guy. Well, Mark had good pee-pee. Well, Henry had a nice hairline. Well, Jason had a nice car. Well, Michael had a bunch of money. And so they want every guy, the next guy, to have what the past guy had. This is why she's like, I'm still in love with this guy, but I'm married to another guy. This is why body count matters. These women hold on to this stuff. They hold on to this stuff. That oxytocin release, the pair bonding goes down. More than likely, if she's had more than like 10, 20 partners, brother, you're cooked. The oxytocin's been released. She's fallen in love with one of the guys she's already bucked in the first 20. One of those first 20 wieners she's already in love with. But she just getting with you out of convenience. She just getting with you because you a simp. She just getting with you because you pay for stuff. She just getting with you because you don't have no standards or boundaries and you just let her do whatever she wants and let her run amok. Yeah, it's okay, baby. Go have. Yeah, no, baby, that's fine. You can have guy friends. That's cool. I don't care at all. I don't care at all. Brother, you should care. If a girl's like, yeah, I want to date you, but I want to like stay close to my guy friends, I'd be like, hit the streets.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
That's where you belong, right? Ain't that right, Lokesters? I'm falling at work and I think I tweaked my back. Oh, wait, I can just call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John, it's Levi. You think you could get me some cash?
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan & Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of bucks? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion! Actually, it's $30 billion. The insurance companies tried to pull a fast one on me, but Morgan & Morgan, they were able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into some cold, hard cash. Heck, I might even take a tumble more often.
But wait, how much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me?
You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful.
So it's completely free unless you win?
Yes, sir.
But hiring a lawyer, that sounds harder than herding cats in a hurricane.
It's actually easier than losing a sock in the dryer. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. You can start your claim today by going to www.forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, remember, you can always trust Morgan & Morgan. Y'all know what time it... Why are you already Do you know the song? Licking your lips. You know the song, huh? Lucky free. Sit. Shake. Good boy. Wait. Can we get some freeze in the chat? Loki. Free. That's my good boy. That's my good boy. Yeah. That's my good Bobby. Bro, if you don't have a dog voice, you shouldn't have an animal. You gotta have... Chat, do you guys got a voice that you talk to your animals in? That's my voice. That's my Bobby, yeah. My Bobby Loki, yeah. I'll be talking like that to Baby Nichs, and Loki's like, is it me? And I'm like... How about no? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm talking to Baby Nichs. Let's run this clip back.
Sorry, could you repeat that the entire time, even while you were married to your
Yeah, I was always in love with him. But you can be in love with someone and it not be healthy and not want to be with them.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
No, I don't think you can.
I think you can.
I think that anybody who would marry anybody who was in love with somebody else is...
Well, I don't think I necessarily always knew that I was
you
still
didn't know?
with him.
Wait, can we just not... Hold on. I'm sorry. I need you to repeat that one more time. So this guy who's your ex, who you're now... He paid thousands of dollars for your retrial lawyer, used to date him. While you were married to your husband, you were thinking of your ex.
Yeah, often.
Just about how much you love this guy.
Wait, and did you
It took me a while to figure out. Like,
did you date
Were you
other
talking
guys?
to him while you were married?
Yes, but my husband knew, but it wasn't often. It was just like ever so often.
Bro.
Throughout the years, here and there.
Red pill. Massive red pill.
This is insane. Imagine...
Yeah, if this... Dude, I'm telling you, man, I'm hoping this next generation of guys is red-pilled as hell. I really do. For their own sanity, bro. Because at least my generation back in my day, boy, we's red-pilled as ever, son. We knew what the game was, and we played it accordingly. You know? And the stuff I did back in my day, it worked. A lot of people now are like, that's mean, Levi. You're doing things that are mean. That's not nice to do that stuff. Yeah, but it got results, dude. Jealousy, envy, women love that stuff. If you're talking to a chick and she thinks, oh, I'm his only option, she doesn't like that. You need to have options. I would be juggling women like a circus clown. That's what I did. A starting 5 and maybe even a bench warmer. That's what I did. And it worked. Because now, what do I have? Leverage. Everything in relationships. This is business, friends, relationships. Leverage is key. Think about it in a friend sense. You're hanging out with your boys, right? You're hanging out with your boys. There's 4 of you guys. This was my exact scenario. It's me and 3 other guys. There's 4 of us. We're like, what do you guys want to do? Well, we could go to so-and-so's house and play video games. Okay, he's got the leverage because he has the video games. If we want to play video games, we got to go to his place because he's got that leverage, right? Or we could go to my house and drink in my backyard because my mom didn't care. You know what I mean? I had that leverage. Oh, we can go party at my house. And I also had the leverage of, hey, I got this girl and she's got a couple friends. We go to her house. That gives me that leverage, right? Same thing with girls in high school. You play off that. Oh, are you talking to so-and-so? Yeah, I'm talking to her. And I'm talking to you. So if you want my time, you better buckle up, cutie pie. That's what you got. Life is all about leverage. Business is about leverage. Oh, you guys don't want to implement this tool? That's fine. I've done the calculations. You're going to miss out on this much revenue. If you're cool with that, great. Now I have the leverage of, oh, you're missing out, and I'm the one that can provide that solution. So life's all about leverage, man. You got to have leverage.
This guy goes and searches my TikTok, found me on TikTok, and he said, "You too much for me. Thank you." I was like,
Damn.
okay. I didn't tell him my TikTok or nothing, but I'm like, it's not a secret either. So, like, if you really are looking for a prudish woman, then I ain't.
This is what they always do. They move the goalposts. If you're looking for a prude, not looking for a prude, looking for a woman that's not online craving validation.
I think we all have a pretty clear idea.
It's not prude. Women always try to do this. They use shaming language to try to, oh God, not the Akash video. Jesus, Akash. Bro, you got to dig yourself out of that hole, brother. You got to dig yourself out of that hole. It's a deep one too, man. It's a deep one. It's a deep one, bro. Good luck to him. Good luck to him, you know. Leaving my cheating wife while she's in the shower. All right, you got the lotion by the bed. I know what you're doing with that. Okay. The doggo said, hey, let's go. I'm down, daddy. I think Loki would stay, though, if I wanted to leave. He'd be like, I'm staying with mom. He doesn't know it yet, but I got divorce papers drawn up, and we're on our last vacation together. Brutal grindcore. Brutal grindcore. What is this? Boy, you better stop. Man divorces wife on honeymoon after seeing her first time without makeup. Boy. Oh, my. She looked like she bit the boom out of a bomb. She looks like she's got a lot on her mind.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. This man divorced his wife after seeing her for the first time on the honeymoon without makeup.
Good Lord.
I see the difference. I understand. My thing is, Playboy, that was your fault.
Yeah, bro, here's my thing. You got to take them swimming at least, brother. Take them swimming at least. You can't be surprised. Swimming on the first day, man, you can't be surprised.
Do you have that he doesn't support?
Well, I want to be a dancer. I've actually been dancing since we've been separated, but he didn't want me to dance while we were together.
Why didn't you want her to dance?
I mean, she wanted to be a dancer.
Man, you got to be a crazy individual. This is why I always hate that language. I'm a dancer. You're a stripper, dude. You show your butthole for dudes to throw dollar bills at.
Should have made that clear. Oh my God. You should have made
I just wanted to be a stripper. You know, those are my goals. Good Lord. You can take the woman out the streets, but not the streets out the woman. Shubba shut about a Honda, put it on a t-shirt.
Yes.
She conveniently left out the small details.
You don't date strippers. You only buck strippers. Crazy thing is, though, Chad, I've bucked more nurses than I have strippers. I'm telling you guys, it's a crazy world out there.
Did TikTok end your marriage too? He left me. But around the time he left me, I started seeing videos of women being treated just so much better.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
And I started speaking up, and he didn't like that. So, like, I'm pretty sure he left because I got my voice because of TikTok. And
you realize how stupid you sound? I got my voice because of TikTok. Social media is brain rot. You have to use it in the right way. It's a tool. This is what I don't think a lot of women understand, and men. Social media and the internet is a tool, but you have to utilize it correctly. That's like if you were going to go meet a caveman and try to give him a $100 bill for some wood or food. It wouldn't work that way. He doesn't take that currency, right? He would want something else. It's like trying to use a hammer to fix a hole in a roof. Well, maybe you can actually do that.
Stupid.
It's like trying to use a hammer to fix a hole in a floaty, when duct tape would just be just fine. Or trying to use a nail when it comes to fixing a shoe sole. You're not going to put a nail through your shoe sole if it's flappy, you know what I mean? These are random ones I'm coming up with, chat. I'm not a handyman, I'm not a blue-collar guy. So just bear with me on that, all right? But you guys smell what I'm stepping in, you get it. And so many of these women and men use social media in the wrong way. They try to find other people that are in despair and that are sad. The thing is with social media, if you don't use it the right way, you just doom scroll and it's all full of brain rot, and it just makes you feel bad about your current situation because people will come out and just be like, are you mad that? Are you sad that? Are you upset that? I mean, look at all the freaking commercials online. Do you have back pain? Have you suffered from mesothelioma? I hope those people that have had mesothelioma, I can't even say it.
Stupid.
I hope the people that had mesothelioma actually get their bag, because I've been seeing the commercials for about 20 freaking years, dude. But everything is spun negative, and rage bait is the craze right now. But negativity garners attention, and so many people do it. I don't think these women realize that when they're looking at all this stuff, these women are saying negative things because they're getting more views. So they're getting that validation off the negativity. So they're thinking, oh, well, if I'm negative, I'll get validation. It's a vicious cycle.
Recently, my girls told them I was back on TikTok because I took a break, and he didn't seem happy about that. So, TikTok, thanks.
Yep, hit the streets. Nope. This is the thing. Lack of accountability. Accountability has left the chat. It's you that posted on TikTok. TikTok didn't come behind you and tie your hands behind your back and say, you gotta post.
Stupid advice from some of my girlfriends regarding a joke that they have done with their husbands or boyfriend. The joke is basically telling your partner that you want to break up or that you want a divorce.
Okay.
But I was convinced after they kept pestering me about it, as I was the only one that hasn't done it yet out of the 5 of us. They further convinced me about it when they told me the reactions their partner had afterwards. Stupidly, I did it last week, and my husband's reaction wasn't what I thought it would be. I honestly thought that he would try and talk to me or beg or make suggestions like my friends' partners had done, but he didn't. We had dinner and we were watching a movie when I told him, I'm not happy anymore, and I think we should get a divorce. He looked at me for a couple of seconds, and I swear, it looked like something broke in his eyes. He got up, walked to our bedroom, and within 10 minutes came out with a bag and walked out of the house without saying a word to me. I tried to stop him, especially after seeing him with his bag packed, and I told him it was just a joke and I didn't mean it. But he basically just brushed me off and walked out. I've tried to get a hold of him, messages, calls, emails, video chats, but he isn't answering me at all. My friends didn't have any real advice and told me to just give him time and that he will get over it. Everything came down on me yesterday when I was served with actual divorce papers.
Oh my God.
It felt like someone slapped me in the face and hit me and continued to hit me. I was and still am in so much pain. I frantically tried to get a hold of him, but all I got back was he has nothing to say and that I should talk to his lawyer.
Just like what we...
I love it. What a king. What a king, bro. Don't play the games, man. Don't play the games. Goes back to a quote I always say, single women keep women single. Shibananaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. All these women want you to be miserable too. This is why I say if you are in a relationship, you need to keep your friends that are single at an arm's length. You need to stiff arm them like you're about to get the Heisman next year, brother. Don't let them get too close, because all the insecurities and negativity that they have in their relationship, they're going to try to creep it into your lifestyle. They're going to try to creep it into your mind like a bug or a mind virus. We see how bad this is right now with all the woke stuff that's going around. But single women are the most miserable on the market. They say, I'm happy. I just love my life so much. I just love it. It's just so great. And just, you're not happy. Stop lying, bro. Stop lying. He broke up with me because of this prank.
Babe,
coming out of the bathroom.
Wait, where?
Out of the bathroom. Come here.
That's kind of funny though.
Are you serious?
It was a prank.
I have a meeting.
Oh, a meeting? You're unemployed.
I'm meeting my new girlfriend. It's over.
What? No, babe, come back.
I'm meeting you're unemployed.
I think I've seen better.
I'm meeting you're unemployed. Why was he dressed in like business cash then? That was horrible. That was really bad acting. But if Cass would have done that to me, I would have laughed.
Why I am divorced.
So this is why he's divorced.
My wife wanted for her birthday something that went from 0 to 200 in under 3 seconds.
Boy.
He literally risked his marriage.
Oh my God, he just got her a scale. What a legend, brother. The reason for the divorce was my husband finding the video I did with 20 guys on our wedding night. God.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
It's a lot of mileage. God, that's a yardstick a pin there. Yoinks.
To your husband that he fathered your 11-month-old daughter, Amira. You testify that his paternity denial is tearing you apart. Is that
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Brown, you say there is no way you are Amira's biological father after finding a tape of your wife with another man. You now intend to prove he fathered Amira. So
That's not my skeet, Your Honor. That's not my skeet.
how did you find this tape?
Well, one day the girls, they like snatching her phone. So they grabbed her phone. Before they came even get to the video, I grabbed it and it pressed play. And I seen the beginning of the video and I didn't see what I liked, so I just disclosed it. I didn't watch the whole video.
The video came up or you went looking to see what was in her phone?
Scrolling through her pictures, whatever. And before they could even get to it, I grabbed the phone.
Oh, because you knew it was something inappropriate.
Yeah, it didn't look right. It didn't look right. It looked like a video. So, you know, I clicked on it. I didn't like what I seen and I disclosed it.
Miss McKinney, how do you end up with another man doing tape?
I mean,
Your Honor, you just got to be a runner. It's pretty easy.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
It's pretty simple. You know, my mom was one, my grandmother was one, and you know, I really learned it through just generational runnage.
At the time, me and Mr. Brown was off and on.
How did you meet the other man?
I met him on a dating website. We started talking online, and then I finally met him in person, and he came to my house.
It has been
He beat the cheeks, Your Honor.
determined by this court. Mr. Fowler, you are not the father.
He's happy. The side dude's so happy. He's like, thank you. I want that baby.
I'm ready for the next envelope, please.
What about
runner
me?
activity.
What next envelope?
This next envelope, it has been determined by this court. Mr. Brown, you are not the father.
She's the village bicycle. Everyone's had a ride.
Everybody's
It's just
in there.
sad for the kid.
She's like a carousel of wiener. Good Lord. She must be talking to a lot of dudes online. A lot of dudes have been being talked to online. Let's hop into the Twitter really quick. Let's see what we have. All right. Oh, I saw this video. I was like, this will be good. This will be a good one to react to.
When men ask women what they bring to the table, what are they looking to hear? Because I noticed that a lot of women, when they're asked that question, they say, I have this degree, I have that degree, I have that business, I have this. And
That's not what we care about. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. We don't care about your degree, your accolades, your business success, your work success, what you do at work. We care about you being fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, no kids. We care about what's in that mirror and what's on that scale. We care about you being quaint, uplifting, elegant, empathetic, nurturing, and natural. Shubba and I should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt.
It's in all this income.
Yeah,
what are
well,
they?
men ask that question and then women speak about their accomplishments,
Right.
but that is not the answer that men are looking for.
What do you want to hear?
So, yeah, the answer that men want to hear is, because once again, attraction isn't symmetrical. Like the things that you want in a man, the man doesn't want those same things back. So what a man wants to hear is, I can cook, I can clean, I'll be a good helpmate, I'll support you, I'll help you accomplish your dreams.
So true. I think there's 3 things that men want. They want empty nuts, they want a full stomach, and they want peace and quiet. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Those are the 3 things essentially that men want. It's really all they want. That's it. You know? It's really not that complicated, chat. Men are simple. We got a lot of men that watch. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Men are simple creatures. Empty nuts, full stomach, peace and quiet. You know how many women can provide that? Not a lot. Not a lot. It's a very small percentage of women, actually. It's not a lot of women. Women like to talk. That's cool. I'm cool with that. Go yak with your friends. Go talk on the phone with your friends. Go call your family. Sometimes dudes just want to sit on the couch and do nothing. I've talked about this in previous episodes, but I'll talk about it again. Oh, actually, we'll go back to the quote I talked about earlier. Life is a mirror, not a window. So life is a mirror, not a window. What I mean by that is, if you want to look at your life and say, I want better, right? Life as a mirror means everything that needs to be better is what you're seeing right there. It's your reflection. You're the problem, and you can also be the solution. That's the cool thing about it. But when I say life is a mirror, not a window, so many people think that you don't have to do any inward work, and the problem in your life is not you, when newsflash, it is. You got problems in your life, it's your fault. That's why I say stop being the victim of your circumstances and be the hero of your opportunities. Because if you think everything in your life is your fault, how empowering is that? Oh, great. I have the autonomy to change everything that's going on in my life. But a lot of people think, and modern women, this is definitely prevalent in modern women, they think, oh, it's a window. So that means I can just look out into this vast windowless of society and of the world, and these things should just come to me. I shouldn't have to work for them. I shouldn't have to do anything for them. I should just be able to look out, see them, and they shall be mine. It's not the case. Life is a mirror, not a window. Everything that needs to change is what you're seeing. Your reflection. You're the problem. You're the solution. You can do anything about it. That's what I mean by that. That's why I came up with that quote. And I came up with that quote years ago. I used to say it a lot when I first started the channel, but I haven't said it in a while. But I was going through X, saw a bunch of people quoting me with that. I was like, you know what? I got to bring that back. Got to bring that one back. Ain't that right, Lokes? Golly, what a good-looking dog. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace.